Really quick, everybody, this entire video will be timestamped, so if you don't want to watch whole thing and just jump straight into a specific topic, please check the pinned comment or check the little red bar down below you. Again, this entire video will be timestamped, and I'd appreciate you guys watching whatever part that you'd like to. And if you're sticking around, welcome back to another video, everybody. Welcome back to another Let's Talk Clen. This is a series on the channel where I ask you guys to jump to the Discord server and give me some topics to talk about for a video. Usually we talk about Fortnite, but of course we can talk about anything at all. That being said, guys, I'm just going to jump straight in the first topic for today. At one side of Reality Falls, you can find a weird hatch underwater. What do you think this could be for? Is it just a reference or a teaser? I saw that and I immediately thought of Midas first of all, and I was like, I don't know, but then now that we're seeing more chapter 1 stuff come back, I'm thinking it's just a little bit of a hint towards that. Like when the season first came out, we had the Dusty Depot and the Shark when Reality Falls. So I was thinking it's going to be something like that where it doesn't really matter, but then again, Epic Games does a lot of things for a reason. Think Donald Mustard, think all of his tweets, think about all the hints and little things that they do everywhere. It could be for something, but I'm not really like thinking about it too much. You know what I mean? I'm not like, okay, Midas is back. The only thing that I think Midas is back is because of that restaurant. It has nothing to do with the hatch. But then again, now that I'm talking about it, it could connect together. So you never know. You never know. And speaking of the same thing, how happy are you about the Sparks return? I am so happy. Actually, if you guys would have watched some of my gameplay videos, I made a brand new outro on the Shark, and it was really cool to see. I have nothing else to add, honestly. It was just a very nice surprise, even without the entire base. I just like that the rocks there with the T. Thoughts on the Logjam Lotus POI? IMO, it's a big W, a big W. The POI changes every match to some old POIs. I love it. I completely agree with you. I really like it. I like that they brought back Coral Castle too, just because of the memes. That's actually it's so fun when Epic like trolls us that way. But anyways, the POIs for a long time we've been talking about where they've been a little bit lackluster in the sense where it's been like just another IO base, another IO base here, and it's just like a little bit of things change inside of it. But this is really cool. Even if it's not the most creative thing, yeah, they just like probably went in creative and grabbed a couple Neo tilted buildings and placed, you know what I mean? But still, it offers variety. Every match, you don't know where you're going to land. Even if you happen to come across it, you don't know what it's going to be on the minimap. You're like, okay, am I about to enter Neo tilted? Am I about to enter Coral Castle with no loot? It just puts a different little twist on every little thing in the game, and I cannot wait to see them expand upon this. We have a few more POIs with it, and it's really cool. I love it. I love it. It's the best. I never thought we would see this. I really didn't, so it excites me to see what Epic Games is doing next. And man, we're just like rolling off the same topics, right? Why do you like Coral Castle? I like it mostly for the memes where everybody else hates it, but I do think it's a very beautifully structured POI, especially when it was on the Chapter 2 map. I liked it. I liked the ambient noise that was there. I thought the fish was cool. You could get a lot of brick, a lot of fishing spots. Honestly, I'm still on the mission to catch a mythic goldfish, by the way, because that's like my main thing. I fish every game almost just because I want to catch that thing, but I just like it for the memes mostly, and I do enjoy it. It's not like nearly one of my favorite POIs or anything like that. I just like it. I know it sounds too early to ask this, but what do you think will happen at the end of Chapter 3? Man, you're right, it is a little bit too early to ask that. The only thing I can think of right now is like the last reality making a return, because we still haven't seen them, but then again, we probably still have like 7 or 5 seasons to go for the end of the chapter, so who knows. Like, if the last reality doesn't come back, it's safe to say that the Cube Queen will come back, and then we'll have to like flip the map over again or something like that. I don't know. I personally think I still want to make a video on this. I completely forgot about it until just now, where it's like, what if Chapter 4 is going back in time to the OG map and like maybe a little bit of a prequel chapter? I think that'd be so cool. I have a feeling it's the start of something really fun though, honestly. Thoughts on Belle Delphine's new video? We know you love e-girls. I actually haven't seen the music video, but I did hear a lot of memes about it. I saw a couple TikToks on it where it's just like little clips of the video, and that I apologize if this is offensive, but I don't know who the guy in the Donkey Kong suit is, because obviously I always feel bad saying stuff like that, because it's like, I don't know who this person is. I don't know who this Fortnite player is, and I'm like such a small channel myself, and I don't want that to come off as like, oh, he thinks he's better than anyone. I don't know if it does, but I feel always so bad saying that now that I actually like make content. I don't want to say like, who's that, you know, but I actually don't know who that is. I saw it's like a skater boy type thing, but that's pretty much all I know about it. I don't even watch her content unless like it's a big meme, like when she made that one where it's like, oh crap, I can't remember the song, the one with the paint all over the music video. I watched that because everyone's like, oh my god, check it out, but I don't know like much else what she does. I know she has OnlyFans, but that's pretty much it. We don't simp on this channel, but I must thank you for writing that, because that gives me a little bit of nice clickbait for the title. What do you think about Technoblade's last video? Man, I can't say I haven't really watched anything he put out, but man, I watched that video of his dad and it was absolutely heartbreaking. I was actually like, now I'm moved out. I just moved out of my parents' house, so I was like watching my mom and my brother like watch it on the couch. I was watching by as they were watching that video. My mom was actually crying. I'm like, oh my god, how sad is this video? And then I went and checked it out for myself, and it was just really sad. I wish I could add to it. I wish I could tell you that I love the guy's content, but I don't even know him, so I heard about his story now. It's just, it sucks. It's really sad. Man, like everything that I'm making, like these things are just like going in nicely to each other. I was just talking about moving out. How is the move? It's good. I have nothing else to say. I'm in an apartment now. I'm trying not to scream as much, if you can tell. Like I'm like trying to be a little bit more laid back. However, I think these walls are pretty cement, because I haven't heard a peep from anyone else. It's really cool. I really like it. I'm finally living with my fiance, and life is good. I have nothing else to add to that. that. It's just really cool. And the new setup, it looks pretty nice, like with nothing there and not a lot of screens, right? I'm out of my room. It's cool. I do miss my mom though. I always tell my mom, like I always tell my people that like I love hanging out with my mom, and my mom is like she's the most intelligent person I know. I love talking to her. Like, not that I'm not talking to her. I'm still really close to home. It's just like it's really weird being away from my mom, because I like my daily routine. Like if I go to work, I come home, like I grab a coffee, and then I go sit with my mom for a little bit, and then we talk about what's going on in the world. And I don't really like, not to say that I don't have anyone to talk to now. It's just like my routine's a little bit split up. But I know how that sounds. It can sound negative. It's just a change that I'm getting used to. But the move is really cool. Love my fiance. I'm gonna marry her. We're gonna have kids. It's gonna be a really, really great life. And guys, we're moving on to the last one today. And this is from Agony. I must apologize in advance. This is a lot to read, and my last monitor is still a little bit further away from me, so I apologize if I stutter a little bit when I'm reading this. Anyways, do you think that Epic should ever sell 2 battle passes at the same time? For example, maybe one season where they want to do another collab battle pass, so they make 2 battle passes, one with collabs and one without. I think this would be an interesting idea, because the community is extremely torn when it comes to collabs and the battle passes. So maybe Epic could sell 2 battle passes at the same time, maybe with a reduced price, so that doesn't happen so it doesn't become too expensive. Maybe 650 V-Bucks battle pass. That way Epic could add more iconic characters to the game without distancing players away that they aren't interested in a particular collaboration. Also, the battle pass system could work out similar to the spy games, where you level up one battle pass. Oh, actually, okay, hang on. Where you level up one battle pass at a time, but you can swap between 2 at any given time. It would also give players more things to play in the game throughout the season. I must say, I really like the idea where you were talking about like working similar to spy games. I never really thought about that. I've been like putting off a video talking about like what, because I've actually, not even lying to you, I've had the same idea, and I'm sure a lot of people have, right? If they want to make another collab season, I've been thinking about this since the Chapter 2 Season 4 Marvel season, where it's like so many people hated it, right? Well, the season was fantastic, but so many people, like when it came out, everyone likes, the people who didn't like the collaboration was like, okay, I have nothing to grind for. And then honestly, I think that they could do it even without the battle, like the reduced price, the 650 V-Bucks, which would make sense if they did. Perhaps they could do like a bundle if you wanted to buy both of them. It could be like 950 plus 650, you know what I mean? It could be something like that, but not necessarily like selling them both for 650. I don't know if Epic Games would do that. Regardless, again, I love the way you talked about the spy games there. That's a really good idea. I never really thought of that, but the idea for 2 battle passes, one with just collabs, because you're right, the community is completely split, and it's true. That will work out very, very well, and I'm actually surprised Epic Games hasn't like done a little bit like that. But the only problem with that is they already having a hard enough time making one battle pass to be good and making it everybody like it. But then again, if it's just collabs, they do their collab skins really, really good. I feel like I'm bouncing around on the topic here. I'm just like thinking as I'm going here. But yeah, I really like that idea. Maybe I should make that video, honestly. I've had that same thought as you. I really like that thought, Agony. But guys, with that being said, that puts an end to this video today. Thank you so much for watching. Join the Discord. Give me some topics to talk about. Again, it can be about Fortnite, but of course, it can be about anything at all. Thank you so much for watching. Check the description down below for links to all my other channels, as well as a link to Real Ember on Fiverr, who will take care of all your YouTube thumbnail needs. Remember, he does all my thumbnails. They can do yours too. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, if you'd like to use my supporter creator code in the item shop, it is code Clen, #anime, #Epic Partner. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I think I said that like 3 times now. I'm just trying to make these outros quicker, but it never works out. I will see you in the next video. Take care.